We made it to the top here. To overlook Lake
Absolutely
Louise.
beautiful.
Says it's 38 degrees outside. All right, so here we are. We're about ready to head over to Lake Louise, and it's actually snowing a little bit. I don't know if you can quite see it, but we have little flecks of snow coming and bouncing around on my jacket and stuff. Yeah, there it is. Crazy. What a fun place. So today we're heading to Lake Louise, and we're going to be doing a little bit of work in the morning, but then around noon we're going to head out to Lake Louise, which will give it a little chance to get warmer. That'll be nice for it to warm up a little bit.
Yep. They're showing you there's snow coming down.
Yep.
At 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Tomorrow we have an 8 a.m. at Lake Moraine.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be warmer tomorrow.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, and there shouldn't be any clouds, or this was the colder of the days with the overcast.
In 500 meters, turn left onto the Trans-Canada Highway, Alberta 1 West ramp to Lake Louise.
All right, we have finished our work for today, and we get to go play. Yay!
Lake Louise. Yay.
Lake Louise. Looks like there's a lot of RVs that also.
This is the park and what is it?
The park and ride.
Yeah, that's what it is. Park and ride, which you have to have a reservation to get on the shuttle to Lake Louise or Lake Moraine, either one.
So we've got our reservation.
Got a reservation?
And we actually have a printer in our in our RV, so
Because of work.
because of work, and then also so that we can do things like this, like if you need a printed reservation. So I think they also said that you can have it on your phone for them to scan, but we just figured since we had the printer, we just print it just in case.
Yeah,
So.
just in case.
All right, so we're at the park and ride. Beautiful mountains. This is, I guess, a ski resort in the wintertime.
You see the ski lifts?
So we get on board and we head over. Yep, this is where everybody's parking. The RVs were down on that big line that was actually only just a minute or two from here. So now we're on our bus.
Yep, on our shuttle bus to Lake Lorraine.
No, yeah, Lake Lorraine. Yeah. So, pretty beautiful ski resort kind of area.
Yeah.
Beautiful mountain peaks over there. You can see the snow kind of melted off, but it looks like pretty. All right, so we got dropped off at Lake Louise. And it has the chateau up there, and then you kind of walk this way towards the lake, and we check it out, see what there is. Okay, so here we are.
Lake Louise. And that's supposed to be, there's the glaciers up there. Upper Victoria Glacier and a lower glacier.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Literally cool.
Really cool. Yeah, just being near the water is like it dropped 10 degrees, I think.
Yeah.
The temperature dropped.
The air blowing off the water there. It's pretty cold. That's fun. That water is really pretty.
Yeah.
So over to the side, you can rent a canoe and go out on the water. That'd probably be...
Get maybe an upper view to see if we can see the blue of it, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of see it.
Yeah. A little cloudy today, but still really gorgeous. And in case you wanted to see how popular of a place it is, check out all the peoples.
Not even the peak summer yet.
Yeah, it's not even peak. This is like the barely getting started part of the season, and there is a lot of people here. Wow, that is a really pretty water, real aqua kind of colored. Well, it's always hard to tell elevation in a video clip, but this hike up the top of this Mount Moraine.
Well, it's no, Lake Louise. It's
Lake
Fairview
Louise.
Viewpoint.
Fairview
Viewpoint.
Viewpoint. Yeah, it's a pretty good hike. So we're having fun.
Oh, feeling old.
Not ready for the Leadville 100?
Nope. I have the Lead Hill 10.
Well,
there's snow coming down.
yeah.
Beautiful. Steep,
Yep.
but beautiful.
It is a little steep.
And they said this is easy.
We're resetting our goals as far as
And
if
I'm
there's a
resetting the
moderate
board
or
of what's easy and moderate. Because the other ones were moderate, so.
We even found a snowy patch.
Snow patch.
Wow.
It hasn't melted.
How's Fat Gus doing?
That Gus is good.
Fat Gus isn't even winded.
I know. But if I could do this, anyone else out there can do this.
All right. We're almost to the end of this particular trail, or at least halfway. We have to go back. But this aqua blue is unreal. Wow. What a crazy, amazing place. There's a canoe way down there. Those are like really stand out, huh?
Lake even looks much bigger up here than it did down there.
That's wild. What a beautiful color. We made it to the top here. To overlook Lake
So
Louise.
beautiful. Worth the hike. Worth the hike.
Here's a snowflake Indiana's hair from the snow. How funny, it did this little flurry.
Oh, and then it stopped.
And then it stopped. So what do they say, Deanna?
Oh, it's all downhill from here.
Okay.
Yay! Dan, look, moss everywhere. It made me think about you and that trip we took to Washington State, and there was moss everywhere in the Columbia River, and you just had to have some moss. You named it Mossy. You wanted to take it back to the RV, and you wanted to feed it and take care of it, and make it a pet. And I think it only lasted like a day or two, and then it like dried up and died. But look, all the moss, all the children of Mossy.
Children of Mossy for the win.
Swiss guide to actually take people up in that. That's all. How many tourists there are? Hey, my younger.
Wow, this is a pretty area. So crazy with the blue. Love it.
Up there, I could even see the little railing, the viewpoint.
Oh yeah?
You can see it
Oh yeah,
right
huh?
in the trees
Let's see
there.
if we can find it up there.
Can you see it? See a little patch of snow to the right and go to the left of it.
Yeah, a little bit right there. Yeah, right in the center there.
That's where we hiked.
Yeah, you can see the people on the rail there. How fun. How do you feel? Ready for 3 more walks?
Absolutely.
3 more hikes like that?
Absolutely. Just like that. This one is flat. Here we are, Lake Louise.
Why do you think it took that long for your son to go get blood work?
So here's our when we get cold look.
Get all bundled up.
We brought our layers like the guidebook said, and we appreciated it because it was feeling t-shirt weathery on a different spot, and then down here by the lake with the breeze blowing and the
20 degrees.
little bit of a cloud cover, it got cold. Gotta love the sound of a beautiful waterfall. Wow. So we reached the end of Lake Louise. There's the valley where there's a glacier, the Victoria Glacier. Feeds all this beautiful water. And we way down on the other end, around that bend, is the chalet. This represents how Deanna and I feel after walking all over the lakes and mountains. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah. I think Greg was falling asleep on the bus back.
Yep. So I think we're gonna call it a night, have some soup, and get some rest for another fun day tomorrow.
Yep. Lake, what is it? Lake
Moraine.
Lake Moraine
So,
tomorrow.
And it's supposed to be sunny.
It's supposed to be a sunny day, so hopefully
so-
not as cold
Yeah.
as it
So-
was today.
So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for traveling with us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.